often we remain concerned with our own progress and our own evolution through meditation. Often people are not able to understand whether they are actually progressing or not. While some people who do not do much take it for granted that I have achieved everything. This shows a big difference between few individuals, and such classes of individuals can be grouped the way we can group those horses. The examples I had given earlier, that the thoroughbred horse versus mediocre horse versus a horse that is not willing to move at all, heavy, gross. Such horses, it doesn't matter how much you beat them with the whip, they will move. You whip once, they'll move one step. You whip again, they'll move another step. While the thoroughbred ones, they just need a shadow of the whip and they just charge. They just fly. Such is the case with the Vyasis also. Little Isara, very subtle suggestion. Not even sentence has been completed or uttered, but they understand it very well. Grosser person understands that, oh, nothing has been given by God to me and I am so miserable. Subtler person, Suksh person, who is like a thoroughbred horse. Everything is not demanded. So though very little is there with this person, he remains grateful for whatever has been shared by nature, by God. And he remains ever grateful. Often in our culture, I don't mean Sahaj Marg culture, but in India especially, people say, Gurudev, Ashirwad do na. How will you take Ashirwad? It is not something hum bola or tum le gaya. God is not a stingy or miserly person. His eyes are equally shining upon all. He is looking all with equal eyes. Be you a sinner or a punyatma, doesn't matter. Only difference is punyatma will be able to absorb it right away. Papiyatma will not be able to absorb it. That's the only difference. But blessings will be given equally to all. Just as you have a pot or a bucket, a baris mein you keep it, one person keeps the open area up front and upright. Another person will keep the bucket upside down. And you can see the fun. The rain will fill that bucket which is open. The one which is upside down will never be filled. Doesn't matter if there is 10 inches rain or 100 inches rain. Upside down bucket will always remain empty. So we have to turn our face towards the giver. Greater the distance between the source of the light and object, longer will be the shadow. And what sort of gap are we talking? It's the emotional gap from a Shishya side towards the source. If the emotional gap is greater, distance will be greater and the shadow will be longer and darker. Closer we are, there will always be light. Light will be all around us. We become the source. The choice is ours, whether you want to become the source or you want to create a long shadow in life. And this is all a matter of attitude. Upside bucket, upside down bucket and straight bucket. Very simple example, but it tells a lot. Horses also. They say, oh, my horse is like a mule that doesn't move. Most of Vyasis, I would say, are mediocre Vyasis. बार-बार बोलते हैं. Then they do something, but after some time, they forget what was told. and everyone takes it for granted that my bucket is full. I don't have anything much to do. But though your bucket can be filled up, your attitude was good and you kept your bucket up straight up, then too there can be problem if there is hole in your bucket. जैसे पानी आएगा खाली हो जाएगा. Though you have kept your bucket straight. And what are these holes in our bucket? Our desires. Desires dissipates our energy. So be careful when you ask for blessings. You're accusing God not for not giving you blessings. Blessings are always there. So don't ask ever to God, please God, give me grace or to give me blessings. Our job is to prepare ourselves. That's all. Preparation has to be relentless. Tapasya of an extraordinary level. जो आदमी कुछ करेगा ही नहीं, सुबह का ध्यान, शांति, सफाई, सतत स्मरण, cultivating that craving, how do you expect the energy, the consciousness transformation that our masters would like to bring about in us retain? It will not be retained. Practice is a must. Without practice and right attitude, we cannot progress at all. Though you may feel good, even a stone surface becomes cool when it rains, but it becomes hot all over again. See? We want to establish this permanent peacefulness within. We need to become the source. Forget about merging with the source. Become the source. Thank you. Thank you for listening.